Hello Scorpio, welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. This is your weekly tarot forecast. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. And also, you may want to check out the other videos that pertain to you for your sun, moon, or rising signs. I think that'll give you a much more dynamic picture of what is going on this week and what the energies are, and just to get a different perspective. So you can find all of that on the playlist page, on the channel page. There are links everywhere. Can't miss it. All right, Scorpio. What is it that you need to know? What is going on? What is the situation for you today? Well, we start out with the Death card. So this could get interesting. Let's put that into some perspective. Now, we're going to lay out our Dove and Serpent spread, and that is going to include this mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. We're not going to reveal that until the very end, so stick around for that. Hopefully that'll tie the reading together or give us the confirmation that we need, or just reveal some other unknown factor that may be important here, okay? So let me just take a look here. We've got some major arcana. We got a court card. We got, a little bit of fire. We've got a little bit of water, earth, and air. So it seems to be pretty balanced. But I do think that it's more of, it's not really a physical or career oriented, or a job or health or anything like that. I think what's going on with you this week is a more kind of internal situation. I think it has to do a lot with this feeling of change, this feeling of kind of being a little bit powerless to do anything about the things that are changing in your life right now. And so we've got the Death card. So I really feel like things are changing. I think that maybe there has been a figurative, decline or end, or a change that is giving rise to something new, right? So with that kind of figurative death, there is that rebirth. And I think that it's affecting you quite severely this week. We've got the Five of Swords here too. So I think that there is some mental anxiety, stress, tension that's going on with whatever this is that's changing. Now, the change that could be happening, I don't want to move too fast, but I also want to put this into some context because I don't want to give you any more anxiety, right? I think things are going to be okay. I think what this change might be involving is this older feminine energy water sign, okay? I don't know if maybe your mom or some sort of maternal figure, maybe an older sister, something like that was a water sign, but I think that this change might be involving them. And it could be a change of circumstances. It could be that the two of you are just kind of growing apart. It could be that this person is changing their life, or their relationship with you is changing in some way. Okay? I don't know what way that is. I don't know if maybe they're moving away. I see one indication that it might be something like that. And let me just jump now to this Fool card. That's just below the surface. This is kind of like what all of this is kind of resting on. And I wonder if this is some kind of a journey or a new opportunity, or someone who is moving away or wandering off. Maybe this older feminine energy is kind of wandering off the path a little bit with this Fool energy. Is this someone who maybe was kind of straight edge for a long time, really focused, really on one particular path, and now they're just kind of doing something different? They're wandering off a little bit, or they're just kind of diverging a little bit from what they're normally about. It could be that they have a little bit of this Fool energy. It could be that they are just, they've changed their life, and they're ready for this adventure. They're kind of going into this almost like a midlife crisis kind of thing, where they just suddenly spend a lot of money on vacations or fancy things or something like that, where it's kind of out of character for them, right? Maybe this person was always someone that was just very steady, very grounded, very reliable. They were kind of just always the same. You could always rely on them. They were like a rock. But now there's this Fool energy that I think maybe they're changing from how they usually are. And there could be a lot of reasons for that. And I don't want to speculate on what those reasons are. Okay. This could be something related to lifestyle. It could be, addiction, mental health. It could be physical health. It could be, neurological. There's all sorts of possibilities. I don't want to speculate. But the key thing here, I think, is these three cards together. Is this older, feminine energy, probably a water sign, but it could be just someone that has this kind of an older, wiser, compassion and empathy kind of person, right? But I think, let's say a water sign, probably a strong water placement somewhere in their chart. They are undergoing some sort of a change where they are acting out of character. They're doing things that seem like something they would never really do. Or they are being a little bit more carefree than they used to. Maybe they used to be pretty tightly wound or just pretty conservative, and now they're doing something kind of completely the opposite. They're kind of going with this Fool energy, and we don't know why. But there's some sort of transformation happening with them. And that, I think, is the basis for your stress and anxiety this week with this Five of Swords. A lot of mental stress, a lot of anxiety, right? And I think this is valid. I think that we see a lot of other cards here that indicate a little bit more of that kind of stress and anxiety, but why that might be so, and maybe how you should look at it in order to help yourself maintain your own wholeness, wellness, right? And peace of mind and your own kind of stability. We see at the top of the spread here, and this is kind of, I like to say that this card up here on the top of the Path of the Dove really does encapsulate the whole reading in a nutshell, right? And I think the nutshell of the reading, at least for the Path of the Dove, is the Three of Discs. This idea that you're all in with this person, right? You have a strong devotion to this person. You are invested in them mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, right? You're connected with them on every level. That's why I think a family member, someone very close to you, could be a maternal older figure, sister, something perhaps. Could be a very close friend, like a childhood friend, something like that. But this is causing you so much stress and anxiety, and it's such an important issue that it's in the cards today. Because you have this connection with them, because there's such a strong connection, and there's a connection on every level. It's really someone that you are just seriously like bonded to. With the Three of Discs here, this is also saying that there's no limit to what you would do for this person, right? There's no extent to which you would not go to help that person. You would do whatever it takes. And perhaps this week you are just not sure what that could be. Maybe you're just not sure how to help. That could be a lot of what this Five of Swords frustration is coming from. Just not being sure what you should be doing right now, how you could help, how you could possibly do something for this person to help them. Do they need help? I don't know. That's part of the anxiety here, I think, is just not understanding what it is that they're going through, what this transformation is, or what is the cause of it, what is the purpose of it, what they are doing, what are they trying to accomplish. It's a lot of confusion, a lot of anxiety, frustration. Five of Swords. But you're connected, you're all in, and there's no extent to which you would not go to help this person. And in the immediate future, I see the Two of Cups. So I think the immediate solution to this problem, what should you do to help this person? What should your reaction response, what should your offering be? to this person who's going through this kind of confusing transformation or change of behavior, attitude. Just love. Just love. Just be there to support them and listen and offer whatever help they may ask for. Try to be of service, but it's just love. Love them, accept them. Two of Cups, keyword, love. I think that's the easiest way and the most productive way for you to do anything for this person is just to love them. Just to love them for who they are, be understanding, tolerant, accepting, and try to be of service, right? I think that's the extent to which you can go to help this person, whoever this person is. And again, I see that they have these watery qualities. They could be a water sign. I think strong water placement somewhere in the chart. Older, feminine energy, mom, older sister, friend, childhood friend, maybe, close friend. Someone that you've known for a long time, I feel like, and you have a very strong connection to. Now we're going to move over to the path of the serpent here and see if we can get a little bit more insight into what could be going on with you or anything else about this situation. I see, first of all, in the position of your mind, your ego, kind of your mindset, your headspace right now, is one of, I think this is the lust or strength card. And I think this speaks to a little bit of that frustration. I think this is your enthusiasm, your eagerness, your passion to help, to do something, to be active, right? It's hard to stand by and just watch and feel powerless to help or to do anything or to fix it or to whatever. So this strength or lust card is you really wishing that you could solve this, fix it, take action, do something, control the situation. And you feel very strongly about that, passionate, very loving. It's that kind of frustration where, you see somebody in some sort of peril, but you're powerless to help them. And it's that kind of feeling that I'm getting with this lust card. So I think that's contributing to this Five of Swords, this frustration, this anxiety, this stress, right? Now, in terms of the world around you, your relationships with other people, maybe your relationship with this particular person could be, but we see the Ace of Discs. So this is a good sign to me. This is saying that whatever this transformation is, it's going to lead to a new beginning. It's going to lead to maybe a new form of relationship with them, a new level, a new degree, a new quality. It's going to change. It's not going to be the same old relationship that you had or they're not going to be the same person. There's that transformation that's happening. But with this Ace of Discs, there's the potential there for something new. As the seed of a new way of experiencing this person, a new way of having this relationship with them. So there's a lot of possibility there. It could be that the two of you are going to bond over something new now, something different, something unique. But with this Ace, this is the seed, right? This is the beginning of that new energy, that new relationship, the new experiences that you'll have with this person, the new nature of your relationship with them. Okay, so this is the seed of that. And that needs to be watered, it needs to be, nurtured, it needs to be allowed to grow and to become what it is. And it may look a lot different. It may, that kind of a change, or you don't know what kind of relationship you're going to have with this person now, but you're going to have one, it's going to be good, and it just needs to be accepted, needs to be nourished, and allowed to grow and blossom into whatever its nature is. Okay? But it's going to be something new. It's going to be a new way of experiencing the world with this person. The next card that we come to is in the position of your fears, worries, anxieties, concerns. This week, and we have the Universe or the World card. I think really what your concern is going to be in the coming week and the following week, etc., is is this going to just be like this forever? Is this where we're stuck? Is this how things are going to be? So with this universe or world card, I'm getting a feeling of delay, of being stuck, of things not flowing. It's like the water's dammed up. It's like the events, it's like time is kind of stopped. And I think you're kind of worried that, oh no, this is how it's going to be from here on out. Like this was the kind of the end of the road, or this is reality. And it's like we're stuck. It's like time has stopped in this particular way of things. Okay. And so I think the road needs to be cleared and things need to move on. Things need to keep continuing. I think this is your fear, that this road is kind of stopped. It's the end of this particular road. Right? But I don't believe that it is so. I think that with this Ace of Discs, we're seeing that a new road is opening. Okay? So maybe you are afraid that this road is ended. It's dead end. Maybe it is. But that's okay, because there's another road that's being built right now. Okay. Now, in the projected future outcome, the long-term kind of energy culmination, Seven of Swords. So we're going from the Five of Swords to the Seven of Swords. So this anxiety, frustration, mental stress, anxiety, tension, to the Seven of Swords. So that anxiety, that tension, all that stress, still there. The difference is that you are now this central sword, and you are thinking clearly, you're strong, you're confident, you have a very kind of clear understanding of what's going on. You may not like it, it's still stressful, but you're solid, right? You are maintaining your will, your mind. You're relatively calm and peaceful. You still have these anxieties that are poking at you, but you're that central sword. You're upright, you're confident, you're calm and assertive. It's not the whirlwind. It's not the frustration that it was. Still stress and anxiety, yes, but you're going to be better equipped to handle it, and it's not going to really pierce you like it is with this Five. You see how those swords are all piercing the center of you? Well, in this one, they're not. They're trying to, but they're not piercing you. Does that make sense? Now let's look at this confirmation card, because I'm curious what exactly this is going to reveal about our situation. Okay. Okay. So we've got the Queen of Discs now. So this person started out as the Queen of Cups, and now Queen of Discs. So I wonder if this is what this person's becoming. Is this what they're transforming into? Right? They're maturing into something else. They're becoming something else in this phase of their life, or because whatever the situation, whatever the circumstances, this is what they're becoming. And it's interesting that the Queen of Discs has this Ace of Discs, right? So because of that becoming, because of this evolution, this transformation that this person is undergoing, they're going to seem maybe like a different person. But that's okay, because that just is going to give you something new, some new ways to bond and relate to this person, right? And so there's the opportunity there with this Ace of Discs for that new road for the two of you to go down together. And, you know, it's kind of going to be dictated in some ways by this person, whoever it is that we're talking about. Because of their transformation, because of how their life is now, who they are now, that's going to determine the nature of your relationship with them and how you interact with them, the things you do together, the things you talk about, just the energy between the two of you, the vibe, the connection. But the connection is there. And it's about love, that Two of Cups, about being accepting and loving and supportive of who they've become, of who they are now, and planting that seed of connection, of bond, of relationship with that person and who they've become. All right. We're going to take a look at this a little bit more in the extended version. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. This was your weekly tarot forecast. Thank you.